Morning.
Good morning.
It's not just a regular Wednesday here at the TV station. The Digital Content Center.
Would you call it a Weather Wednesday?
It's a Weather Wednesday.
Yeah.
A special day for weather people all across the nation.
All of us weather nerds out there.
And she says it lovingly.
I do, yes, because there are people who are more nerdy about the weather than I can even be, so
It's
with love.
National Weather Person's Day is today, so happy National Weather Person's Day, Heather.
Thank you. And wouldn't want to be anywhere else other than doing weather on this day.
Well, good.
Yeah.
You're contractually obligated to be
Yeah,
here.
I'm contractually obligated to talk about weather, but yeah, I already sent a text to some of my colleagues and friends, and ones that are, meteorologists, not in the news. We have so many other jobs that are so important, including our friends at the Gaylord National Weather Service office. They work really hard to give us, probabilistic forecasts and all that help us out during especially this time of year, snowfall time. But yeah, meteorologists all across the U.S. and the world, I guess, too. National.
And what was, trying to think who else was included in that. Weather observers, weather spotters, just anybody in the weather industry, I guess you can say, right?
Yeah, weather industry. There's so many sectors of it. The people we rely on to even, have the forecast to be in an airplane. Aviation forecasting, super important, but so are all the other entities in the government and outside the government, private sector, that we still need meteorologists that forecast for supply chain. So you're going to Lowe's and it's closer to hurricane season. They're using a meteorologist to know how much they need to ship to that Lowe's so you can, repair your house if something were to happen. And there's a lot of spots that we need meteorologists doing different roles, but all the same goal, right?
Our chief meteorologist, Joe Charlevoix, will celebrate by coming into work today, as far as I know.
Yes.
And then Trevor is on, I think, reporting duty today?
Yes, he is reporting on some weather-related story, I imagine.
Yeah.
He already has 2 interviews set up today, so he will be, I'm sure he's still going to be sniffing the weather, though.
I imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Gib, you'll have a day to yourself here at some point.
At some point.
National Director Day.
Is there an Anchor's Day?
I think there's like a Hug a News Anchor Day or something.
Oh, right. Or Thank a News Anchor Day?
Sure, you can hug me, shake my hand. I like hugs.
You are a hugger. You are a very good hugger.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do pride myself in good hugs.
Okay. He always... We get Gib to run away when
right.
tries to hug him in the newsroom.
Gib doesn't like hugs. So.
Yeah. He's like, do you want a hug? And Gib starts
Never seen him move so fast in my life.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen him run except when Brendan Kinney asked for a hug.
Maybe one day. Oh, Gib does have a question about what?
The weather quiz.
Okay.
Okay.
He wants to know if it's Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario or Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. You're going to take back your answer? Is that what you're going to try to pull one over me so he can get the answer right after he knows the answer?
Heather stumped all of us.
I stumped everyone, even the comments on Facebook Live at 6:20. Stumped all of you.
And what else, Gib? The other thing is, part of this National Weather Person's Day, is Stella part of it? She issues a cuddle alert.
The snuggle alert. Yeah. Stella, because she is a weather watcher at home. She sat there and watched the snow yesterday and the birds. And now I'm getting a rap from Gib. There's a lot of sass happening in my ear right now. But Stella is included on, National Weather Person's Day because she is my weather kitty, storm kitty. She loves the storms. Some cats hide from storms.
Gib, you asked, and then you're telling her to rap.
Now you're telling me not to talk about my kitty when the kitty, my kitty is
now he
the
apologizes.
love of my life. So,
Gib, you have an hour and 20 minutes left of your shift. What are you in a hurry for?
I know. Are the dogs barking for you at home?
Oh gosh,
or?
It might be. Maybe we'll just move on to the weather quiz.
Donuts?
There's a reason the Gib doesn't have a microphone.
Yes, yeah. You guys, if you could hear what's happening in my ear.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stella's included. Thank you for that very important question, Gib. We'll talk about January climatology in our weather quiz this morning because our besties at the NWS office, the climatologist there, did a whole climate report on the month of January. So we're going to ask you a question about it.
Our besties.
Yeah, I met they're my besties.
Yeah,
I
okay.
chat with them yesterday. I passed along your snowfall reports, and they were very grateful for them. They said, we love this. We appreciate any and all snow reports, they said.
And did they say, signed your bestie?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think so.
Known as Faith.
Faith, right?
Faith at the office. Yeah, Faith. And then our climate guy, Harold, had lunch with him when I did my partners meeting in Gaylord. Harold's a funny guy. He's the one who, I don't know if you guys saw, but I think it was maybe another news outlet, I will not name names, but had posted a picture of him because he took a snowmobile to work when Gaylord got so much snow that was his vehicle to work.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, in case you didn't know, our meteorologists work closely with the National Weather Service meteorologists. And yeah, you were able to, it's kind of a newer thing, right? You can do an instant message.
Brand new as of like a year and a half, maybe 2 years now.
Oh, okay, so it's been a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had like a very old HTML type chat room situation that no one really looked at. And then you would ask a question, sometimes you just wouldn't see it. But we can chat with all NWS offices and other entities. Also, emergency managers are in that chat too. So especially when we get severe weather or even winter weather events, it's a bit more active in the group there. But that's how we can ask. A few times we're like, hey, are we going to get a list of snowfall reports? Hey, where are we at with this? Because they're the ones that compile all that information most of the time for us. Because they have the Cocoa Raws observations and they have their own storm spotters and stuff like that. So it all takes all meteorologists in Michigan to kind of get all that together.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we're the messengers. Or we try to be the main messengers.
Good deal.
Yeah. So we'll get to the weather quiz, we'll get to the forecast. We are talking more snow. And if you are tired of the word snow, well, multiple rounds of it.
Sorry.
Sorry. It's February.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about January, though. So which of these locations reported second snowiest January on record? Was it Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan? Was it Gaylord? Or was it Traverse City?
Gibb. All Michigan locations.
Michigan.
Oh.
Oh, now he's saying he would have changed his answer. These are all lies. We'll start off with the three big things first before we get into current conditions. So we are talking about multiple rounds of snow, as I mentioned. So today, mainly tonight, into Thursday, early day, that's when one round of snow will move in. Not as widespread, because then Saturday, the weekend, is looking a bit snowy. It looks like afternoon and evening will be the main time of impact. So then it's also going to be windy. Winds will pick up tomorrow with that system, especially by the afternoon, evening. So we are looking at west to northwest wind, gusts of 45 plus miles per hour. I think it's going to be pretty impactful, especially with those strong gusts, especially by the evening. And then typical early February temperatures are in the forecast. Most of us are going to be right around average for our highs. Here's a look at what we're seeing right now. So we are waking up to still some lingering flurries still around. They're kind of hanging on still. So you can see that mainly interior, northern, lower. If you're not Otsego, Emmett, Charlevoix, Antrim, those spots, even northern Crawford County, seeing quite a few flurries early this morning. That will be our main weather story, though. Weather will be mainly quiet, aside from a few flying flurries around. Not much will stick. They're just flying around in the upper levels right now. So temperatures, the cold spot right now, Grayling has been taking a tumble ever since I started the morning show. So we started in the positives. We are now below zero. It's 4 below, 4 above zero in Houghton Lake, 7 above zero in Frankfort, and 18 on Mackinac Island and in Sheboygan. So here's a look at stormcasts. We'll see a quiet day, relatively speaking. If you are north of the bridge, few flurries will still hang on at times for the early part of the day. More cloud cover there. If you are south, I do think mix of sun and clouds. Tonight, we'll start to see that snow moving in. It'll mainly impact the northern lower first. If you are downstate, they're under winter weather alerts today, mainly for tonight because of the icing that will happen with this system. You're going to be on the warmer sector of this low. So here at home, we could see some mixed precip. I think most of us will be on the edge where it's going to be cold enough for us to see mostly snow, at least early. Now, by the afternoon, we could see some freezing rain or even sleet. So you can see that pink color there, mainly in the northern lower. More of our snow chances will stay well north of the bridge. You can see that even by dinner hour tomorrow night. Wind shift more westerly or even northwesterly, so kick up lake effect snow. And that lake effect snow will linger mainly north of the bridge into Friday's forecast. Here's a look at the fan favorite, the trash can wind meter. Joe made this last night. I said, thank you. I was going to make it anyway. He was reading my mind because of the wind, especially Thursday night, even afternoon. It'll be in the neighbor's yard, so level 3 out of 5. West to northwest wind gusts 45 plus miles per hour. So that's why it will be in the neighbor's yard. Take it in before you head out. Miss Madison was previewing the Special Olympics State Winter Games today. Kicks off tonight with the opening ceremony. So if you're going to go to that tonight in Traverse City, it's going to be at the Grand Traverse Resort and Spa. 24 degrees, cloudy skies tonight, no weather issues. But then Thursday, we are looking at early snow showers. Then the wind will pick up. Temperatures right around the freezing mark, and then Friday, mostly cloudy and 23 degrees. A look ahead to the weekend, an active start Saturday with more snow, heavy late, especially in the northern lower, highs in the 20s, highs in the 20s Sunday with a few lake effect snow showers too. Zone forecast highs today, mostly cloudy in the eastern UP, talking low 20s, hardly any wind, partly or mostly cloudy sky on the east side of the northern lower. More of a southerly breeze if you're west today, 27 in Elk Rapids, Empire, 28 in Frankfort, partly or mostly cloudy, mix of sun and clouds today. Tonight, we'll see temperatures in the teens in the eastern upper, snow mainly after midnight, and then a cloudy, late snow will arrive. 16 in Sheboygan, 14 in Gaylord and Grayling, 20 there in Traverse City and Elk Rapids, 18 in Charlevoix, cloudy with late snow arriving. Snow arrives in our southern counties tonight. Here's a look at our extended forecast. So today, quiet weather, that changes tomorrow with snow and wind around. More snow expected if you are north. I want to show you the snowfall forecast too. I just totally didn't have that selected. Some lake effect Friday, north of the bridge. The weekend, some heavier snow at times. All right, so here's a look at our immediate snowfall forecasts from now until tomorrow evening. You can see in the eastern UP, that's where you can see those higher amounts. So 1 to 3 plus inches will be possible. The Sioux, you'll be seeing that lake effect too. So we could pick up additional locally higher amounts of snow. South of the bridge, a trace upwards of 1 or 2 at most. So not much expected if you are in the northern lower, especially those southern counties, a light dusting at most. And every morning we show you a pair of shoes from Mule Shoes in Traverse City. So today we have another pair of a comfy pair of sneakers. These are black with a little bit of white on the bottom and a little bit of tan color on the bottom too. They kind of match my dress. There.
Kind of like yesterday.
Kind of.
Sort of, yeah, black.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a little different, but yeah.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Time for comments. Our friends are watching.
Our friends are always watching and we appreciate that.
Glad to hear that because then we'd just be talking to ourselves.
Well, we talk to ourselves all morning, hoping that someone has a TV audio on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does just feel like we're talking to ourselves. That's why I like doing the visits. I did get the question, a good one, from St. Ignatius kids in Rogers City last Friday. Yeah. What's my favorite part of my job? And I'm like, well, you know, every day today, it could kind of get boring just doing the same thing in the studio. Mm-hmm. It is the highlight of my week when I go to visits and talk to people and hear things from them personally, puts things into perspective. And the things that you guys notice are things that we don't even think about sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
It is nice, yeah, getting out in the community and doing different things.
It is, yeah. It's a highlight.
Paul's watching from Rogers City, speaking of a place Heather's been to do a community event, the weather lessons. So Paul, thank you for watching, as always. Chris watching from East Lansing. Nancy saying good morning from East Jordan, where it's 16 degrees. It's 10 degrees. At least it's sunny there in Kingsley. Thank you, Gail. She said happy Wednesday. Tom said, good morning. Is that blue sky I see, or is it just my imagination?
No, you do see it. It's true.
That's good, Tom. Susan Lash Sims reporting 7 degrees in Kalkaska. It's cloudy there. Paul, writing to Chris from East Lansing, So Christopher, Paul, this is for you. Christopher just commented on one of my pictures I just posted on my Facebook page. And so he's still under the name Christopher that we all remember. So it's a different Chris.
Yeah, different
I guess
Chris.
that's the short answer, yeah. Joel is saying good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub, 17 degrees with a few snowflakes. He is also saying something. Oh, he is changing his guess to Traverse City, and he sees the sun. They're in northern Manistee County.
There you go.
What was his original one? Did he delete it? Yeah, I don't see it. All right, Paula is saying good morning from Boyne Falls, cloudy, 14 degrees, and she says very still.
We like still after the last few days.
Paul is saying hi to Gib. Gib, any messages? He goes, hi. Alice is saying, hi, Gib, keep up the good work. Any messages for Alice? He says, thank you, I will. We love it. Gail is going with Sault Ste. Marie. Oh, I see Gib is responding to our friends here. And Alice is saying, hi, Brendan. And Brendan. Thank you, Alice.
Wow.
Brendan and
It
Heather.
is Brendan.
Yeah. I just give her a hard time.
Yeah,
She likes to put Brandon, but I know who she's talking about. She said it's 7 in Alpena, cloudy. You two do a great job. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you, Alice.
And we honored our weather watchers today with our question of the day on the TV show.
We did. We were deciding what to ask everyone, and Brendan's like, why don't we honor the weather watchers? I'm like, great idea. It was Brendan Kinney's idea.
We asked, how many do we have?
Yeah.
And we've had quite a few throughout the years. And
My time here, it's fluctuated a little bit, but we've had a good, consistent group ever since I took over. Pretty much the same people, so.
yeah.
Hey, if you're ever interested and you want to wake up early, we can add to the group if you want to be a part of it. But it does mean an early commitment before 8:35 and every morning.
Yeah, you get most reports in, what, between 5 and 6:30?
Yeah.
Ish? Yeah.
Alice, she's pretty consistently the earliest one. Usually
Before 5.
4:54 is usually the time.
I hear that phone ring.
Yep. And Sarah transferring it to me. Yeah, and then we have Mr. Pete. He'll chime in right around 5:30, sometimes before that next half hour. And then most will come in, right before 6:30, because that break is when I have to enter all the temperatures and cloud cover and all of that, so it can air.
Do you mind showing that graphic real quick?
Yeah.
Just so people know what we're talking about. Now, obviously, these temperatures are going to be from a few hours ago.
Yeah,
but
just a few hours ago, but you'll get the point. Give me 1 second here.
So yes, Alice is one of them. You'll see her beautiful picture here in a moment.
So our only Eastern UP person right now is Bob and Rayber. If you're in the Eastern Upper Peninsula, the offer's out there. And then we have Mary, she's in Royston. We have Alice in Alpena.
Hi, Alice.
And then Miss Christy in Petoskey. So that's our northeastern side people. I mean, Christy's kind of more on the west. And then Jerry, Sutton's Bay, so Leelanau County. Faith in Williamsburg here in Grand Traverse County. And then Pete and Beulah and Kelly all the way in Paris, which is Mecosta County, right on our southern edge of our viewership there. So,
thanks, weather watchers.
yeah. And then Pete just gave me this new photo as of about 2 weeks ago. He's like, oh, I'm just giving you a seasonal one.
Yeah.
He sent me one of him in the summertime before, of him hiking over in Empire Bluffs. It looks like he's just shoveling outside in this one, outside his house. So we love it, yeah.
We got to meet
love
Pete, Christy, Faith, and then
Christy's
special
dad,
people, yeah,
and
special
then
people in their
Faith's
lives.
husband.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and we'll do another. So we always celebrate our weather watchers. So we're going to be celebrating them again this coming year. Probably more of a spring meeting to do more of a makeup one, since not everybody can make it last year.
Maybe more like a central location we were talking about.
Yeah, make it a little more centralized, because I know Bob and Rayber, it's just going to be a drive home no matter what.
Yeah.
But maybe to get Mary and Alice on the east side, Not sure about Kelly. He is so far away no matter what, so we'll kind of have to see.
Yeah. More details to come. If our friends want to become weather watchers, you can join the fun.
We have a fancy gift bag in the works already. So
Heather throws a good party.
I do, and I like to give little gifts.
Yeah.
Weather gifts.
Yeah. All right, we're getting back to business here. Susie Q has a question for you.
Yeah, we can answer that.
7 degrees. She's on her way to U of M in Brighton. So it looks like she's in Brighton now.
Okay.
Yeah, on her way to Ann Arbor. Can you tell me what the weather will be? She wants to know.
Let's see.
And while you're looking that up, we'll read through a few more comments. Alice, guessing Sault Ste. Marie. My mom watching from Port Huron. Hey, Mom. Cloudy and 18 degrees. She's missing taking Benji for a walk because of the ice, and she's too afraid of falling. Her balance isn't that great. So yeah, hopefully that ice goes away.
Hopefully.
So Benji can get out there, take a walk with Mama.
Yeah. Little binge.
Yeah, Benji.
Little binge. Okay, so I think here-ish.
Yeah, makes sense.
So looks like you guys will see that cloud cover first. Pretty quiet until dinner hour where you could see that snow shower. A light one, not much. And then you're gonna be dealing with that icing. That's what's not gonna be fun tomorrow. See that pink? I mean, that's for a few hours too. So that starts around 11 midnight and then goes all the way until 5, 6, 7 a.m., really impacting the morning commute.
Safe travels, Susie Q.
Safe travels.
She's going with Sault Ste. Marie, by the way, Susie Q.
Okay.
Our friend and coworker Trevor saying Happy Weather Person's Day, Bricca.
Thank you, Trevor.
Mark saying good morning from Fremont, Indiana, 21 degrees, and feels like 11 degrees. He has a sunshine emoji, and ooh, today's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mark.
We love our February birthdays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing something special. Maybe treating yourself to a, I don't know, good meal,
Tasty treat.
something like that.
Or maybe just relaxing.
Or
You don't have to do anything
maybe
if you
not
don't want.
food related, maybe get a massage or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a facial. Oh, those are so relaxing.
I need one.
Yeah.
Haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah. Paula is guessing Sault Ste. Marie. Debbie is saying good morning from Southern Maryland. Hi,
Hello.
Debbie. Thanks for joining the
Our
conversation.
East Coast friend.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. And Chris is guessing Gaylord here for the weather quiz. Jackie's still down south, going to be there for a bit. She's saying good morning. Hilton had a sunny, or I guess is sunny, and right now in the 60s. I miss you guys, but she doesn't miss the snow.
That's totally fair.
We miss you too, Jackie.
We do miss you. We're glad you're still joining us virtually, though.
What was it, a couple of weeks ago? She would have had, if she was there a couple weeks earlier, she would have had snow, right?
Yeah.
I think it snowed there in Hilton Head. At least it did in Myrtle Beach, and Myrtle Beach is up the coast. So anyway,
I still think they got a little bit,
probably.
yeah.
Our friend and coworker Trevor guessing Traverse City. Josephine saying Happy Weather Person's Day.
Thank you.
Dave is saying good morning, Michigan from Sarah, Florida. Another perfect weather day here. Thanks for keeping us snowbirds informed on our home state. He's guessing Traverse City for the weather quiz.
Okay.
Jackie's going with Sault Ste. Marie. Susan Lash Sims going with Gaylord. Thomas is saying good morning. It's 19 degrees there on Bois Blanc Island, 8 inches on the ground. Ionia is 17 degrees with a trace on the ground, partly cloudy, and getting ready for the ice storm.
Yes. Yeah, brace yourself for that.
He's saying God bless and guessing Traverse City. And Susie Q is saying beautiful sunrise. Paul saying Gibbs spacebar, spacebar. I don't think he was behind. Normally we say that when he's like, go to the next thing, Gib. I think Gib's been on it today, right?
He's been on it.
He's
yeah.
been on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Susie Q is saying Happy Weather's Day, Heather.
Thank you.
Chris likes us to know that his name is Christopher, but he likes to be called Chris. So we'll stick with that.
Fair. Yep. Hey, that's easy.
Gail is saying happy birthday to Mark. And Jackie's saying one of our pools is full of glass because of the snow. The snow and ice went off the roof, hit the glass tables, ooh, and ended up in the pool.
Oh.
Ooh, yikes. Careful where
that
you
melts
swim and where you walk.
I guess so.
Yikes. All right, Heather, we're all caught up.
All right, so we're talking about January, if you remember back that far, the whole month, all 31 days of it. Which location recorded or reported its second snowiest January on record? Was it the Sioux? Was it our friends over in Gaylord just getting buried, or here at home in Traverse City where our station is?
The Sioux.
Da Sioux. So they reported 58.4 inches just in that month, which, if you're wondering on how much above average that is, 28.4 inches above the normal.
Wow.
Gaylord only reported 46.7 inches, which is still almost 10 inches above the norm.
Only.
So here's a look at our weather quiz standings. Brendan, 2 for 3. Director Gibb, 1 for 3. Producer Sarah, 0 for 2. She was off Monday. And then Facebook viewers are 1 for 3. That was Larry today. And I stumped all of you today on the quiz standings.
She loves it.
And I said,
Should've seen her
why
face.
put Gaylord there? Gaylord ended up being, hold on, I just want to check. Gaylord was like the second most of the locations for highest snow. Not any record set though. And then Traverse City, we saw 38.5 inches of snow in Traverse City during the month of January. Super impressive. That's about 6.3 inches above the norm. So most spots reporting above the norm. And speaking of that spot, downtown Gaylord, seeing those flurries.
Yes, Susie Q, it was the Sioux, and Joel said, should not have changed my guess.
Well, you tried.
Live and we learn.
Yeah.
Let's talk more winter things, shall we, Heather?
Winter fest things, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Winter Fest is happening in downtown Beulah in a couple days. I'm not going to say exactly which day because I can't remember. I think it's the 8th. So anyway, Madison's going to be live in...
I think so. The people on the live shot yesterday in Petoskey said the 8th for Winterfest.
That was Petoskey, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's in Beulah,
Oh.
where Madison's going to be tomorrow.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, never mind. Wrong location, but same date.
So yeah, Madison's going to be live previewing the frozen fish toss.
I think
Madison will
perhaps
say that, not me
holding
tomorrow.
said fish.
Right. Allie Baxter did, she's one of our reporters, she did a live shot from previewing this event. Was it 2 years ago? I think there was a toilet seat involved.
Yeah.
They're in downtown
award.
Beulah. What was that part of? What was the terminology? The outhouse races or something like that?
Yeah. Something like that.
Anyway, a lot of family fun.
Yeah.
And food, of course. Cookie bake sale or something like that. I think I saw chili there on the schedule. So Madison's
There's a
going to have
lot
a
to
preview.
do
Yeah.
in Beulah, yeah.
Her live reports start in the 6 o'clock hour. And then we start at 4:30.
Yeah. Hey, nothing else to do. We're awake.
Nothing else to do. Gib, you going to be there? Yeah. Okay, I like your excitement.
Wow.
That's good. That's
Good.
good. That's good.
Hey, that's good news. You heard it here first. Gib will be at work tomorrow.
Good deal. Anything else, team?
No, there's some
What is that
awful
noise?
sound outside.
What is that noise? I don't know. Okay, well, we'll go
We'll
check it
find out.
Thanks for spending some time with us today.
Have a good Wednesday, everyone. We're back here tomorrow. Bye.